I really like the deploy. So today we're doing a video on a blaster that a lot of people really don't like. That is the deploy. It's got weird ergonomics, jams all the time, terrible performance and all that. But a lot of people don't really think of how cool this thing actually was. And I honestly really like it. I probably should have started this by showing its main feature. The deploy, as it's named, has two modes it can deploy into a blaster from. It has a flashlight mode. This has a terrible red LED that I don't have batteries in because it's a terrible red LED that doesn't do anything. Because, you know, no one can tell this is a blaster. And then you press this little button here on top. And it's supposed to deploy, as you saw earlier. It's a pump-action blaster. It doesn't really have slam fire, but it lets you move it as if it does. It can either have a side place mag, or if you don't like that, you can block all your sight and have a vertical mag. So which might not be the best for some people. At least it gives you this little light so everyone can see where you are. It's a pretty wide blaster. It's got this nice little carry handle with a little built-in sight, which looks really nice. But on its own, this blaster, with its 6-round magazine that it would have come with, even though all my 6-round magazines are in my Hailfire right now, it's got it can be pretty cool looking if you have different attachments on it. So let's see what those would be. I would think a deploy looks good with, first of all, the front barrel extension from the Recon, I think it's called, because it has an strike barrel lug. You're not allowed to change the stock. You're stuck with this. It's alright. It's not some flimsy, cheap little stock, at least. The grip isn't very comfortable since it moves around. And then take anything other than a 6-round. In this case, we're going for a 10-round, and alright. Yeah, make fun of me. And now you have this really unique looking thing, which the performance isn't very good, as we all know. But this was kind of average-ish back in the day, when you could be outperformed by a lot of other stuff. This was all basically built around the gimmick is the point. It's a rather complex blaster. Got this one kind of recently for I think it was $3. But let's load it up and see how it shoots. Alright, we got 6 darts in here because that's what it would have come with. And an extra 7th dart in this little dart holder here because I don't know. Now you ready to see some poor performance like the long strike probably? Here we go. Wow, that was really bad. Oh, I ran out of ammo. Let's shoot this one at an angle. A lot of people think this thing jams all the time, but honestly, I've run a lot of darts through deploys, and I've only ever had one real major jam. So honestly, this thing isn't really that bad for this type of blaster. We all know it's centered around the gimmick. Also, this jam door, it's really weird. It doesn't even actually open when the primer is forward. This would probably do better without this faux barrel, but it looks cool. So, let's see how this did. So starting here at home base with our ammo and all that, we have that dart, this camera focus. we have a dart there. We got another one here. We got one. Here's where most of them went, which is probably about standard range. Again, I have no idea why this looks so low resolution. And then for one we shot at an angle, made it like right there. So like saying as we shot about from where the blaster is, if you could actually tell that's a blaster. Yeah, that kind of sucks. But I mean, it's fun. So in conclusion, my video making skills suck, and so does the performance of this blaster. But I couldn't care less because of how fun it is. And yeah, I like this thing. Especially if you're like me and you like mostly use older blasters for some reason. It couldn't possibly be like my immense wealth. Like, I have no idea why I use like old blasters. Like, look at how rich I am. Yeah, I got so much money. Why is this in here? Alright, that's completely unrelated to the video and probably loses me like 6 subscribers or whatever. So let's just end it off here and get to the thing saying the performance or whatever.